I'm gonna put this on the I'm not gonna turn up this thing. It is so hot in here, but that's fine. Go ahead, honey. Okay, go ahead. We're live. So was just on the tubes. No, excuse me. I was just TikTok, and I still can't get over how this damn video deleted. Like, how dare you? How dare you go in my shit and do that? But they definitely did. Um, this TikTok video was so long that I got 3 songs out of it, and I'm happy that I took the time to write these joints because it brought me some music, honey, and I like the joints that I wrote.
People always ask me, Ocho, when did you become such a soccer guy?
Give me hold on. So, like I said, the point of this is like I don't care yet who on this, who's viewing this. This the whole point of this uh beginning of videoing and keeping track of these videos is to start building the content and doing things in real life, real time. If I have to, I will write because, like I said, I go on TikTok on here and then I write from the computer and show what I'm writing from the phone. And I don't want to put this on my phone, especially since I already know someone's playing on my phone. Someone's playing on my phone. Like, you gotta get a whole life, but they never gonna get a whole life. These fans, I'm their life. Highlight of live. Let me put that there.
If you ever really do connect with God and all things larger than yourself, you think to be and to
You post that. You post that.
starting from here. Start here until now until the end of days, not to play with me, because that's the starting from here.
I'm not downloading. It's just gonna take forever to download. So I'm gonna do it on my computer. So the tune. Songs I wrote tonight on TikTok Live. I'm gonna go over them here. Keep track of this music, real life, right, real time. Hello. Let me see something. Let me see something. So there was a viewer that came up with such a good idea because this beat, I heard this beat, I like this beat so much. I was like, I gotta write to this beat. But the name of the beat is called Butcher. So, like I've explained, how I started this songwriting journey is the beats that show up in the queue that I like with my very good ear, my professional expert ear on a good beat. The names of the beat is what brings the theme and the premise of a lot of the songs I write or I have written. And sometimes if the beat has no title, I come up with my own idea, and if the beat's title I don't like, I talk about something else. So the one of the viewers gave me such a good idea. He was like, if you don't like the name for it, because the name for it is Butcher, do call your song Goddess. So now we got to go into a whole forum. When I say forum, I got to go into a whole frame of mind on what not only does that mean to me, but what that exudes and exuded in a melody and in a tone. So I'm gonna go with what I wrote. Mm-mm. I'm on my computer right now, and these joints are in my catalog saved at this point. Mm-mm. I'm walking light, talking in my own life, bigger than life. I don't give a fuck about no strife. The whole universe is I peep on my verses. I'm the reality. Real even if you dream. God is down to my feet. You praying, just call on me. Can't compare me. I'm a fucking G. I've been through this. I know you're not used to this. Hold on a big cheek if you wanna even understand me. I'll never be on my knees. God did speak to the supreme in me. Butchering all these sweets. Can't get no blood out of me. Can't suck me dry if you were a vacuum again. I know I'm not what you used to. Gifted, breathing, and with the God in me, Goddess. I don't need your beliefs. But you have no choice if you can't see all this power within me. Not half of anything. I'm the whole every fucking thing. That's just Catherine. Any confusion. Beat the gap and this holy transfusion. And I made a hook at the end of the joint. But it may be too long, this hook. Let me see. Got this. Yet I'm still so modest. Can't even understand it. The heavens got me established. Rocking that light in the parish. Eat so much, I ain't never famished. Got it. So that's one of the joints I wrote on live. And what's the next joint? So the name of this is Goddess. And this was a nice song. It's a gospel joint giving gospel vibes. The name of this instrumental is called Gravel in My Halo. So I found that such an interesting topic to sing to God to and about.
Purchase your tracks today.
I know sometimes I get weary, so tired, like so nitty and gritty. But I know He's with me, no matter the season, winter, summer, fall. I know He carries all, make it a little ash, some soil. 'Cause He's planting me back, dust off my halo. I'll build with the falling gravel. Pass me a shovel while I bury all these wayward memories. Call on Thee with my halo, clean the gravel for me. A little hard sometimes, my eyes get bleary. Remind me, fix off my faith, hope in these days. The scrabble weighing down my halo. Reminded to never give up, let go. I'm cleaning off my halo.
Purchase your tracks today.
I'm adding the line here. Father God, never let me go. Let me just make sure. I think I did finish this joint. Yeah. Mm-mm. Lord, Father God, never let me go. No matter how much gravel. All right, and then I also wrote to this song. So that's Gravel in My Halo. Very gospel. Very thank you, Lord Father God. It's such an interesting title. I love that. I just had to add one more like line of lyrics to the joint because the beat was like not. It just really depends on the tempo or the BPM that I do the songs in, and it is very important when I get to the studio to record these joints that the melody will change because I'm writing these songs from scratch. And the instrumentals is not going to dictate my melody. So when I create the song, good. The song has its lyrics, it has its structure, it has the pitch and the key and the tone that I'm going to do it in. But when I get to the studio, I I tap into a level of expertise that when I create the melody in the studio, that's what that shit's going to be. So I'm pretty sure that when I lay this down, it's gonna be different. It's gonna change, but thank God that it does because the instrumental is an added plus to the songs that I create. So the next joint that I wrote was off the edge, but I called it off the ledge. This is another instrumental that is a Masego type instrumental. I named it off the ledge, and it's giving R&B ish, R&B vibes. Mm-mm-mm. I'm calling, I'm texting too, trying to get you off the edge. All that you said, it's like you bled. Counting the tears that you make me shed. Baby, come back to bed. Let's not fight or worry just yet. I like to think that everything will be alright. Baby, put down that knife too soon for any more betrayal from you. Now I got you negotiating, and I step back from the ledge. Got me on the edge, nervous to think what I wouldn't do. What you trying to prove? You ain't the only one that got a little crazy in you. Be safe. Don't, not today. None of these marital games was making you behave in this way. My heart just wants to stay. Should I jump? Cause all you do is push me. I'm on the edge and I ain't stepped back yet. Off the ledge. All right, I'm gonna write a little bit more to this. Off the ledge, never end, friend. All this crazy. I don't see how things can all this love. Can you please bend? Okay. So added a couple more lines because it's when you go over the joints is when you know if it's truly finished or it needs a little bit more zhush, some zhush. So now it's done. That's all right. So yes, I wrote 3 joints on there. Went over a couple other tunes, and whew. Oh, and I also wrote this song before any live tonight. This was like a warm up song. I wanted to get into the frame of mind. I usually don't do that. I don't do warm up songs. If I write a song, I write a song. But I felt like calling it a warm up song because I wasn't really ready to start writing music. But I did. I was like, because that's usually when I pick a time to write is late hours, because I'm officially like not even playing. these games that they be playing. I've come to the realization that the game fixed. Okay, it's gonna go whichever way it goes for whoever and however they want it to go for them. You understand? Because when I go look back, I had to take a moment at a time. I had to look back and reflect. All right, and from remembering from the very beginning and doing this, it motherfuckers was well aware what was going on. All this, you need to move. You need to move. Trash lives around you, lives with you. Trash goes in and out the crib. Fine, that's understandable. But even before, even before that, I was dealing with trash ass situations, working on other shit. So it's just, they were doing trash ass shit to me when I lived someplace else. I have no control over what human beings do. That's, that's human beings. All I do is have control over myself. So I continued on regardless, and it was known what was going, like what I was working on and how I was working on it. This was a known thing. It y'all have amnesia now. You guys have the nerve to put me in a class or compare me to someone else who literally, oh my god, I can't even describe it. Like jumped the, it's not even a bandwagon. I don't even know what the fuck you call it these days. But that this person doesn't is non-existent to me, and I kept doing me and working on my shit. Does anyone know how many times I will come back from the park crashing out over so many songs and verses and lyrics deleted from the very beginning of writing? And I started writing in a book that I created with the magical presence of my child and my our connection and the God and universe and the generational wealth and dreams that I wanted to create. They destroyed that book from the jump, ripping pages out my book. These are people that found some type of reasoning for their fuckery and they had no reason for the shit that they were doing. I don't give a fuck. You understand? So when I reflect on all that I had to deal with, that was very prevalent, and I mean, like I literally start a whole class certificate program because unbeknownst to me, you had someone go to school and acquire a degree underneath my name and identity to scarily get, I don't know what organization you get involved to make it seem like I had student loans that I didn't pay for, which is a whole fucking lie. You understand? I had Obama's loan forgiveness. That shit was non-existent on my credit. So I don't understand how you even tried to play me when the date of the starting of the classes, the department education verification of you being in college, and how much money was taken out for your financial what do you call it, loan or whatever the hell you call these things. So I don't know these things, but I said, you know what, I really want to take this music thing seriously, so I'm gonna do this yellow brick class. You done took the notes out of my fucking house every day. How many computers I went through? This is people getting emotionally attached to my music, my life, my endeavors, my existing people I had no contact with or communication. Breaking up my fucking computers, putting fucking wires in it. Bitches are getting whole files from my fucking songs because I'm living in the vicinity of motherfuckers that can't stand or can't take what my capabilities are, but needs to have their fucking fake ass narratives dragged through the streets to get away with a whole lot of fuck shit. You chose fuck people, you doing fuck shit. Hopefully, fuck shit gonna happen to you. So I'm realizing, why the fuck am I playing these pole competition games with these fucking people? Every studio I went to, they knew exactly who the fuck I was. You understand? If they weren't ready to work with me, they were ready to work with me. All throughout this fucking city, it was very clear on me created that I was creating and I was taking another pathway and encouraged to do hella shit, all types of shit out here on in this music game. Then I'm getting warned from the music, I mean the movie part of things, and they're like, stay out the music game because you're not gonna get no money out of that shit, and it's the wild wild west. And I'm like, no, how? And I'm seeing every day that that shit was so true. Everywhere I go to work or to be around people, there's always some weirdo fuck shit going on with my property. You understand? People are talking shit I don't never met, I don't know. So obviously things weren't, it was, shit wasn't hidden. It wasn't a surprise. It became it became an issue when people saw that there was a buzz happening. I was becoming known for my work, and a lot of the jealousy and envy began. All y'all had to do was do you and go over there. Pay me no mind, have nothing to do with me. I wasn't in nobody fucking group. I wasn't working with nobody. Like everybody is either you keeping your distance and you're still associating, affiliating yourself, and you are purposely inserting and intrusively involving yourself. But I remember many, many, many days that I'm trying to get this money and y'all making sure that someone else does. I don't care if you felt like I'm in your energy while you're writing or we helped you write the song. Let's see if your delusions hold up in court. You understand? I don't have time for this shit because the only time support came is when y'all felt like y'all was going to get a come up. So something else you found a way to get around and I would call outcast me for your own, like you cannot change the past because you people are not in charge of the past or time. And your little sick bubbles of fuck shit go crazy. And those little bubbles y'all got going on. But this is a big world, and not only y'all was involved in this journey. So go away and shut up. So I'm gonna leave these people to do their competitions and their polls because I've solidified what I could do, who I am, and what this is. You understand? I'm not comparing myself to people that learned, that was inspired, that were fans. Like I don't have time for none of that, please. So this is the time and these are the hours that I decide to write because it's like hopefully the same people that caused me all of the stress and the strife, just trying to get these songs done, try to get to the studio, calling engineers, interfering with all types of shit, calling up these offices. Hopefully you sleeping. Hopefully you so busy out there trying to get popular to make a name for yourself, and you sleeping in the bed with another demon that you not paying me no mind. And these are the best times for me as a creator to write. So I know it was mad late to be going on streams at that time, but I really don't care. I'll do whatever time I want because I'm an artist. Who says I have to be on anybody's schedule until I have to be on a schedule? And I'll be ready. I'll be ready for that touring and all that. So we got some work done today. Very happy about that. And yeah, I'm gonna write what you call it later. I don't want to. This rain was crazy tonight. Let me tell you, God did not play. God woke my ass up. He hit the thunder. It was just I think it was exactly at 1:20. Exactly at 1:20. He threw that thunder in the sky. Anyway, so right now what I'm gonna have to end up doing, because all of the grants that I've applied for, like Salt Liquor, and I looked on all these other places. I don't even I think I know I signed up to some things, but I check my emails often, and I'm not seeing like the responses coming back. I know that again these labels are looking for whatever they're looking for, and it takes money to make money. So we are looking all the time for dental professional positions, but I think like the cane in them got some shit going on where they want to like make sure that that type of thing is stopped, or they're hindering it. And I gladly heard, and I'm glad I heard this, we're gonna make you starve. So these evil fuckheads want to make sure that I am not progressive and fruitful, so they can shine a light on someone else again of things I don't care about. Now, that's when I start to get real peaceful, because won't he do it? God does not play about me. He does not care about your feelings for whatever you made up in your little heads of feeling vindicated and doing such things. He's watched, he's heard, and he has seen everything. So do understand, that's when I stop stressing, you know, because I know what he has for me to do, what he needs for me to do, and what he wants for me to do. That's why all the destiny swapping spiel and all this other you lost, we won bullshit, and you're less than. Listen, tell God that he don't believe you. He don't agree. You understand? So when wicked individuals want to do wicked things, again, for whatever is your bullshit reasoning or vindication, is when I get to chill, because you're gonna be dealt with one way or another. You will be dealt with. So in the meantime, in between time, I feel like I have to do a lot of admin stuff. I continuously gonna frequent the places and the things that I need to do online, and I did that. I've done that. But if you have what do you call it? What do you call it? A pimple? That's what they are. If you have pimples and going through my emails and intercepting calls, just know those watching me are being watched by those watching you watch me. So I'm going to chill. I'm not going to stress. And I will take all of your disrespect and all these conversations as a catalyst for me to continue to be the goddess that I am, to continue to perfect my craft, because you may be able to copy, emulate, and steal, but just some things you just can't duplicate. You understand? Is it registering yet? Do you get it? Now, I don't care to be hidden because I don't like to be bothered anyway. I like to be by myself. I like to be at peace with my own energy, with my own thoughts. Y'all annoy the fuck out of me. It was not a smart thing to enhance and advance someone that already had a certain temperament and patience that was non-existent. But you couldn't help my personality traits you didn't know. So I like to be solo. It is like amazing, and I really do enjoy myself. I love me so much. I can't wait sometimes to just chill with myself. But if hiding me is stopping me from making money and getting the bag to do the things I love to do, that does become problematic. So With the proper guidance and with help, either hidden or known, hopefully there will be solutions to these constant problems. It's one thing to want me to stay somewhere that you have access to me, and I don't even know if it's like an admiration thing or a caring for me thing, or this is where my safety is. But how, when all the most unsafe things have happened here, the most unsafe things, but then I'm being encouraged to move. Obviously, those that think me moving will benefit them and they will get the attention that they sell their souls for every day. I don't know how and why. This is Herca murder. Like, relax. What do you think? Why do you think that things have changed since me moving back here or being here? Like, girl, like, y'all crazy. But if you know that it is best for me to move, for my career to move forward, and for my property, my overall sanity, and my future, then assist them, making sure they do not block me. I don't want to be exploited for some director film type of imaginary world, because you're getting in the way of what God needs me to do and what God wants me to do. You understand? Like, there's days that when I know people want me to entertain them, I won't. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I don't be quiet. When there's days when I know people just want me to be a ball of light and be nice, I am. But you guys are not being nice to me, so I don't want to be nice to you. I mean, this kind of thing, the trolling has jumped from different individuals and their opinions and their feelings that you guys are repeating after. I don't know where they've been streaming, what the podcast is, where they live with the microphones, or you know who, because we already went through this. The influencer or the celebrity that enabled white America to disrespect and troll me, it was already offered for me to sue you personally, and I didn't. Because you're not gonna have me out here on one of them crazy Instagram news headlines talking about a celebrity and people like that person don't even know you. You're crazy. Because I'll be thinking that about people that be like just suing random celebrities and they're unknown individuals. You know who you are. But these days, I just really do think it's coming from these lames that just want attention. And again, to get away with some fraudulent shit and peace. I'm sorry, but that shit annoys the fuck out of me, and they know it does. I don't want to hear it. I don't fucking care about it. So, Kill Bill, Bill's Kill. I have to keep reminding myself and going back to this joint. I mean, this album, because I'll get so caught up in releasing singles because I've been recording music all through the past couple of years and holding on to unreleased joints and then just releasing them. When the whole point of releasing these singles is to bring more and more supporters and introducing myself as an artist. So when my album drops, I make sales. Oh, let me go over this joint before I get off this live. So this song is called Soul Cry. I wrote this before going on live. Let's go over a little bit. I can't get those tears to come out my eyes like the sands in no man's land. These cheeks are dry. I can fathom. How do I? It may be a good cleansing, some natural healing. These truths, these things got me in on a different type of way. How do I, if I can't? Give my soul to Christ. Just let it out so it can reach beyond this kind of reality. Go on and make some noise for me. How can I make your soul cry? Half of you in denial. So far from the truth, far from your truest selves. All together now, how do we melt? Mesh together all that is hell. Trying to ignite something in all of you. If that means make your soul cry, just to try some semblance of anything real. What has any true meaning? Get back to the beginning. One home. Like it's your night ending, I want you in, and at least anything, just for me with some ease, make my soul cry. A happy reminder, I'm still alive. I've got miles and miles on it, mileage from the edge. I've been there, I've been here, so many ways, so many days. I can seem to let any more of these tears from my eyes. What I got to do to make my soul cry, cry, cry. I gotta try without any altering tinting, copying, misleading. Hope this might find you soon. Just because my soul cries doesn't mean I'm any kinds of blue. I feel just so sorry for any of you. From the heavens they sent some kind of semblance of this earthly regret. It's just the angels apologizing that we don't know yet. Can't get these tears to come up out my eyes. I'm just trying to make my soul cry. I can get those tears to come up out my eyes. I gotta make my soul cry. Make my soul cry. So that's just a quick rendition of this joint. I felt like when I saw the title for the instrumental, I immediately thought about Jay-Z song. I can't let these tears fall from my eyes. I gotta make my soul cry. So I did my own little thing with that. I definitely did crash out today because if it's not one thing, it's the next. Every video I tried to upload today was muted after not loading, after my phone wasn't going haywire on purpose. Someone is really like using my phone. Like they have the phone cloned, mirrored. They're on the damn phone, you know, especially disrupting me from posting anything. I get a message. It could have been spam. It could have been a message trying to put me onto some shit that has already transpired, taken place, or I should be aware of. But still mad about it just the same. About someone claiming manager and taking money. Just like it was brought to my attention, someone took the grant money and now all of a sudden they involved in the music and the do. I don't know you. I don't know what's going on. Just say you stole it and stop making shit up. And whoever your bitch is now, who's involved in whatever, got nothing to do with me. Just say you stole it. Why all of a sudden people are going to create fake businesses and fake labels and get an artist to do be on some fake shit or someone that do music. There's a difference. You do music or you are artist. And just to say, oh, the money I stole, there's a reason why we stole it. There ain't no reason. Ain't no fucking reason. You don't got nothing to do with what the fuck. And then my YouTube video being deleted. So they wanted me to crash out. But I didn't do that bad. I didn't do that bad because my throat, it was fine. But I was just so fucking annoyed. Because all this shit has to do with a fucking, just, what, girl, go be able to want to get away. Like, I don't care. What y'all doing, what y'all got going on. But come to find out, that shit is me getting away is getting in the way of me making money and eating, because you have to live up to this delusional regard. And whoever deemed that shit to you, they was on crack. You probably laced them like y'all laced me. Y'all laced them like y'all laced me every day, all day. You put crack in their food and in their drinks, and they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. They were disillusioned, and now look what they started. Because I'm telling you now, it's their fault that I had to deal with your raggedy asses for the past few years doing the most egregious shit. So I know they don't want to be sued because y'all are raggedy. So stop lacing people with crack so y'all could win your fake ass competitions and your pussy ass polls. Cause that shit whack. Don't know what y'all talking about, what the fuck y'all doing. Got people out here with mental health issues. It's a fucking crisis. I don't know you. Why are you repeating after these motherfuckers? They weird as fuck. Probably the day when they had to check. Like, first of all y'all did was memorize my joints. Again, I say I'm flattered. But why the fuck would you memorize them to say that is yours? You gotta, you have to put on your tombstone, you the wackest motherfucker alive. Your tombstone needs to say, I died whack and was born a lame. Because that's the wackest shit ever. Ever. I don't even think Elvis did it like that. You know how in the industry, all these rock and roll people got a lot of their music from black artists in the beginning of time? The labels knew they created it. They just didn't put them out front in the limelight. They chose niggas like Elvis to do it. These motherfuckers is out here like, that is our song. Remember that every time on your happy. But I'm retarded though, right? You don't think that's not retarded? Anyway, I say on this shoot too. I'll be fucking vented. Uh, Cause like yesterday morning, the most beautiful, one of a kind sun was out in the sky like I've never seen before. And it's just a bunch of fucking clouds. Fucking fuckers. I gotta blame humanity whenever I don't get to see something beautiful from Mother Nature and Lord Father God. And this y'all did it. It's all y'all. All right, so I hope I lived up to this title. Went over some tunes, discussed this music, gave some food for thoughts and the thoughts of food. This is a journey, honey. Journey and for your mama. But last night's live was so important because I really tapped into the space of genuinely understanding what was the purpose for all of this. And I had this the naive, idolist vision of wanting to help others and change the world. Like, I know what my akashic records are and what I'm supposed to do in this life or the next. So unfortunately, with people not understanding me to be such a highly sensitive spiritual being, they thought of me as a witch, and they brought about a lot of individuals doing a lot of dark things to me. And yeah, those things may not affect my soul and my spirit, but you know, believe it hard enough, you may be able to affect some things. And you know, it's unfortunate that people are clearly misinformed and doing things that are misconstrued, because it just bounces off and creates cataclysmic effects around the world if we ever wanted to talk truly deeply about what it is to be part of the 144 and chosen. And I don't say this to try to big myself up because ain't nothing about it fucking uh, positive or great. It's very fucking stressful. It is not fun at all. And it means that I have to be at peace with constant spiritual warfare and not being able to reach the dream of massive success and dreams of wealth and power, because that's not what God intends for us. He intends for us to be a walking vessel for Him. But I be really trying to get this money, and I just be like, damn, yo, uh, but the rest of them want to play competition for titles and to be referenced in the light of certain things that even the Western world can't explain. What I'm telling you, ma, dude, you don't even want to deal with that. You don't even want to deal with that. Yes, my resolve has strengthened so much that darkness, especially behind a veil, I am not scared of and it doesn't affect me. But to just know what exists, you don't want this. Y'all should really stop trying to play these games of trying to. It's us being special. I want you to be special because if you think of yourself as a special person, then you aim high with some type of integrity and honor, and you carry yourself and you do things a certain way that is of God and of Christ. I want you to be special, but don't war with me to take what and who I am, thinking that it's going to be a walk in the park. It is not. If you knew what I knew and hear and deal with every day that can affect me physically in every way, I'm telling you right now, you will hang this shit up. But y'all don't understand. Y'all want to play all day and compete. Go ahead, it's all yours. I wanna. Well, I don't want to be dealing with Steven. When I say Steven, I mean the devil. I don't want to deal with the devil. But I wanna. I want all the riches. I want all little. But I know what I'm not willing to do for it. Like I can't. I won't even be able to. You see them sci-fi movies where this is like this invisible shield, and you're trying to walk and you can't move past the shield. You know, it's like that. It's like I even if I don't even want to. I don't even know if I really want to. If I wanted to, could I or would I? It is not instilled into my genetic makeup. Do you understand? Like if I was a dragon and I breathe fire, I breathe fire. That's part of my DNA. It is not part of my DNA to do the shit that is required in the darkest of ways for success. And that's why I'm mad. Because I want to be just like y'all. I can't, but I can't. That's just not what it is. So if y'all want all that comes with all of the things, go ahead. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You understand? And that's something that none of y'all are built for. It gets really disappointing even for my child, because I know she wants so many material things and she want to be happy in the ways of beauty and material and everything superficial. Shit, I do too. But I've come to terms that that may not be the path that I wanted to see for myself, but I hope to God that I am able to create success in her life so she can have them things, because my purpose is greater than just that. So, yo, whatever, man. Shit is whack. This is fighting with me for some whack shit. Some shit that give me headaches every day. Shit is being motherfuckers is fighting with me with shit that makes me a fucking target for every type of organization group around the world. That's what you want to fight for? Go ahead. But leave me alone on music. That's all I ask. So, anyway, YouTube Live. I really hope Team YouTube gets back to me to get my video back. Um, hopefully today's a good Sunday. I put this on TikTok because to be in my natural state at home will have the men around the world just focused on my big ass boobs. That right now, no matter what I put on, no matter what I do, just be spilling out. But this, I can't help it. This is my body. So I was about to take this off and just like relax and go to bed now. Well, I'm not going to bed because I had like 2 energy drinks to write this music. So, like I said, how do I and when do I get to come for the stupid motherfuckers that thought that my life and my property was a game? Why did that just get so like dark like that? You know why? Because I use mascara to brush it up sometimes, but the mascara that I use, I thought I did like a light brush up, but no, that motherfucker just wait. Or maybe it's just because stop. All right, I'm gonna take it off this live because why the fuck would my eyebrows do that? Before I get off this live, I don't know why I was doing that the other day when I was in the at my office spot. I call it like it's just a spot where I write music in peace. But I gotta change it up a little bit because if I keep going to the same places, it's the same places that the demons are gonna find me. Again, it's just a low vibing frequency. I do understand in this world and society, you cannot project that to be a real thing because the next thing you know, they're gonna want to be calling you crazy and questioning your mental health. I'm perfectly fine. I'm one of the sanest individuals that you could ever meet, and it's the Virgo in me that will maintain logic and practicality in all things and everything. Period. Other than that, some things, if you did your research, that has been verified and confirmed through time, scientifically, if not spiritually or within the realms of the supernatural and the paranormal. But please don't ever, 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 ever question my motherfucking intelligence, intellect, or sanity. I'm perfectly fine. So I have to find a new place because other than that, they're just gonna annoy me all the time wherever I go when I'm just trying to write and create. Fucking weirdos. So when I was there was a group of people you're gonna see in the other previous lives that was sitting on the other side of me, having their fake meeting about millions of dollars. Why? All right, if there's so much money in this company that you guys are meeting about, I mean, they will run. They was just throwing numbers around 70 million, 50 million, million. Why are you guys having it in the common area spot of the Arlo? Yeah, yeah. So weird. So in the midst of this meeting, they're inserting the same type of trolling uh, statements that I hear daily that get under my skin and upset the fuck out of me. So, but the energy, I didn't feel hostility from them. I felt like it was a stage situation, and I was supposed to pay attention and listen to them. But I just had a long day of dealing with a lot of fuckheads in the streets doing the same thing, but with hostility and smug behavior. So I wasn't in the fucking mood anyway. So if you watch them lives, I'm uncomfortable. I'm just trying to pass the time chatting. And I'm really also trying to make sure that I don't get mad. So while I was listing off songs that you could not see because I'm on the actual computer where the songs are, I want to list some songs on my Kill Bill's Kill album. And I think I'm not going to go over all of them. Like, I feel like today, me doing a whole little snippet for this Nancy Sinatra remake was enough. You know, like you get a little taste, you get an idea of how lit this album's gonna be from my black ass. So good. So I got the Bang Bang remake to open up the the album. I have a song called Everybody Dies. The instrumental has the visual poster of the yellow jacket and the sword immediately from the Kill Bill movie series. I wrote this verse so long ago. Even now, when I go over the verse, I'm like, yo, do you know these bars are old? Because I'm talking about like old trending shit. And my flow is my early day cadence and flows. But the reason why this album is going to be so hot, I'm incorporating all kinds of rap, R&B, and soul. So you're gonna get it all on this album, and I think that's dope. So I got the Bang Bang remake. I got Everybody Dies. I have Bleed, such a good tune. It gets right into the jugular. Daggers, which is kind of similar to Bleed in the sound, it will resonate. Alone, which I'm now going to release as a single very soon. Lotus, which is now a single. Me and the Devil, which I'm now going to have to take off my album because I need to get the release come approved because some rapper put out a song to the instrumental that was produced by somebody that I already called and left him a message, and he calls it My Evil Thoughts. So Me and the Devil is a good joint. I'll probably put it on Bandcamp or something so you can still be able to hear it. Walk is on Bandcamp. I have a song called Tarantino. It only made sense. It sounded right, like it fit the joint. Monster. I have Walk on Water. Walk on Water is already out, but I don't mind remaking it and putting it back on the album because every time I listen to Walk on Water, there's so much more I want to do to that song, like producing wise. And it's like I wanted to put it out to give a taste to it, especially like I got Tim's on the Water. I got to put that song on the album. I got a joint called So Cold. That's like a R&B ish type joint. Egregious is a rap joint, lit. Full of the King, rap joint, lit. King is Dead. It's I recorded it. I think I definitely am gonna redo it, and I'm gonna do half singing, half rapping. Left Me to Die, good song. Reason, very good type of mainstream type of song. Freedom, I what you call it, titled it Freedom, Freedom from You Mofos, or something like that. Very an extreme title. That's what it's registered under. Stab Wounds, it's a good joint. Greed, Anointed. This rap song is so lit. So lit. Anointed is so lit. Beat lit. Revolver, lit. Sacrifice, good joint. Cinematic, Sit on My Throne. That is such a long rap song. Bars for days. Last Laugh is a good joint. Desperado, it's not like the Rihanna joint, but the beat is similar. But what I do to it, you gonna like my lyrics on this. Fire the Alarm, I gotta remake it. I recorded it. I don't like the first verse, so I have to redo that. But it's good. Grace and Mercy, Ghetto Gospel, nice little turn of events in the joint in the album. These are very long gospel ish type joints. I think it will be a nice touch to the album because you can't have what you call it. You can't have vengeance. You can have betrayal, vengeance without redemption. So I need those gospel joints on the album. Light, Never the Fuck Again, Gang Gang, lit rap song. Ghost, very good rap song. Judas, very cinematic. Kingdom, Ice Cold, Demons, Coldest Ice, Heart. So pretty this song. Because this song, I feel like now this since I recorded this song should end the album because it's basically saying after everything you've been through, how do you still have a heart? And then I have Butterflies Don't Beg, which is kind of cute. It's a cutesy bop. I may take this on, put this on another project. I have Purify, Burn Bridges. You damn right. Metric lit rap song. Like yo, really bars for days. You want to hear this album and be like, yo, this shit, she should just rap. But no, we sings too. So I got Shadow, Redeemer, Shadow of Death, Apocalypse, God Did, Soul Lit, one of my favorite songs. Deal with Darkness, very good joint. And Are You? That is a very that song did really well on the charts. but this is just a sample from this song. And whatever the producer or beat maker did to this joint is good, that it was nothing to write to it. So Kill Bill Bill's Kill, it's like monumental album. Album so lit. Every song on the album gonna be so damn good. Like I love these rap songs. These rap songs so good. And I'm just like, I'm so good at writing bars. Like to the point they erase them. To the point they take them. To the point they're trying to give that whole flow and persona to a whole nother bitch. To the point that when I practice my songs and go over my joints, I don't know that I'm being filmed or recorded under competition while I'm just like just breezing through my tunes. They're so good they want to discredit me. That they hack into my catalog, rewrite tunes where you shouldn't even be touching my shit, then to only question me later about it. You guys are crazy. But you solidify them shits is so good. But I cannot wait to drop this album. Okay. And do not worry. I'm gonna play my music so much that remembering that my music, just like I remember that you guys are a bunch of cunts, will be no problem. If I can remember that y'all suck all the ass every day, then I'm gonna remember my songs. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anyway, that's enough content for one morning. Though I love looking at myself. Because I love you, cat. Ooh, but you. But hopefully later, um, yo, I need to figure out in what ways and what endeavors I can make this money. Like, they are annoying. And I think it's when I'm sleeping, they get on my emails. You know, as much as I log in and I try to delete all these Windows connections and whatever devices I be seeing, some way, somehow. But that's funny, right? That's funny. You stopped me from making money after not only stealing my bread, but you're stopping me from making any more bread. And then these be the ones, bam, bam. Okay. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bitch will sabotage you to death. Copy what you do and practice it and be like, Namaka, Nanta. I'm like, okay, okay. It don't make sense to me, but obviously it makes sense to the rest of them out there. So that's why I don't want y'all around me or bothering me or in my face or bothering me or around me or in my face. And you know, I do want to say sorry to the ones that know me to be a very like, you know, a good person and um respectfully someone that they hold sacred. And I know you don't like when I be outside cursing people out, but they are very disrespectful. This is a disrespectful situation. Sometimes I try to be quiet. I do. I just don't want to hear the fuck shit. So, you know, I apologize to y'all because I know you want me to carry myself without the outbursts, but I would like them to carry themselves without saying a fucking thing to me. You all can't win that battle, you know? So I'll be on YouTube. I'm gonna create an event for a Monday, and I'll be on TikTok live tomorrow night. Well, no, tonight. I'm coming on TikTok live tonight, but I'll be on YouTube tomorrow. I like this hair. I'm gonna keep this style. I wanted to try something because I've just recently got my hair cut up again, unbeknownst to me. I be boarding up this door while I fall asleep. I don't know how the hell they get in here and get around me to do any of that shit. But whatever they get away with now, they'll pay for later. So I wanted to get it. I need to do something with this hair. You understand? I'm looking like I'm a marine every day because I'm not happy with how my hair sits on my head now that they cut it all the way the fuck up. I have curly hair. There's only one way my hair is supposed to be when it's curly, not what they've been doing to it. But whatever makes a slur feel like she's winning, do you, boo boo. And then they feel brave. Oh, you're so brave. You're so brave. Anyway, good night. Oh, good morning. Oh no, it's in the distance. Oh, I was looking at the sun. It's in the distance. It's just further than usual. It was so close before yesterday. Yes, you can end the stream.